낮에 커피 마시고
낮에 커피
커피
마시고
마시고
여기
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue talking about Mind the Noona Gap. Today we're going to talk about episode 11. Yay, we're getting closer and closer to the end. Don't forget to check out all the videos as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Today we talk about episode 11. Remember the last time I left you, we started the last date, the day date, and this episode we focus more on the night date and the final night before the conclusion of the show. Episode 12, we focus mostly on the vote and the conclusion of the vote. This episode has a little bit of drama. Let's talk about it. Someone has the date with Soyeon. Soyeon, that girl will be busy. The first date that he have was with... No, who was the first date that we have? No. Okay, let's talk about it. Someone has a date with Soyeon. Someone asked if she was surprised. Remember the last time I left you, Soyeon? She have a date with Moonji, right? One of those dates that was kind of scary. I'm like, oh, what could I have been if she was there from the beginning? But I don't want to worry about that too much. So when Soyeon left her date with Moonji, she just didn't go. She didn't go directly to her 9 day because this girl will be busy dating. So she's have another date, and the date is with someone. Remember, we thought Ye-in was gonna be the date and Ji-won would be the 9 day. We were so hard. We didn't really see this coming. So someone choose Soyeon as his date, and someone asked if she is surprised. She says she's not. Apparently they have a conversation at home that they couldn't completely wrap up the conversation. We thought it was just the beginning, the initial, like he met her in the house and something like that, and they went to that 501 date. No, they also have a conversation in the house. She said, oh, she's not surprised. They have that conversation. They couldn't wrap up completely. He said that he's curious about her. Since the beginning where they met, he thought that was his chance.
아까 외적 이상에 가장 가까운 분이 들어와서 나한테는 기회라고 생각하기도 했어.
That's what I thought. So I thought that was his chance when he was like the only one at home. I was like, take your chance, someone, this is your chance. But he didn't take his chance for it because it was like blah 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 blah. We talk about that so many times. We all know what happened during that date. Someone and Sanyeon saw Soyeon the same way. What I mean by that is that they thought this was just like a popular show for her. She's not actually here to date anyone. Since she's like a model, she's famous. So those young guys hit her the wrong way. They just thought they were not worthy enough for her. She hate that. Not that she hated it. She hate the fact that she's misunderstood. They thought that if they pursue her, she will reject them easily, and they misread her like that. Someone said he's serious now. He want to go all the way. I'm like, you're serious now? You want to go all the way? With who? With Soyeon? With Ji-won? With Ye-eun? I don't think it's with Ye-eun. You have that conversation with Ye-eun that I thought it was a conclusion, even though Ye-eun still thought that, oh, the door is open, but he was just letting her know that he can communicate easily with Ji-won compared to Ye-eun. Like, it's always like, what should I do when he's on the date with Ye-eun? She was like, do whatever you want. I was like, it was literally telling her that, oh, pursue the person you're interested in. So it was like a rapid conversation, but Ye-eun was still like, I don't know. She thought the door was open. Soyeon is happy that someone mastered the courage to talk to her. Then we saw Ye-eun in the house. She's crying in her room. She hasn't been chosen by anyone. Her situation is very sad, really sad. There's so many opportunities to have multiple dates. It's not just like, oh, final day, I choose you. You don't get chosen, you're in the house. The fact that someone like Soyeon have 4 dates, Ye-eun have 0. So when someone didn't pick her in his mind, he thought, oh, she might still have a date with somebody else. It wasn't the case. When someone didn't pick her for either night day or day date, the girl would be at home the whole date. Imagine what time they went to date. Someone like Soyeon, she probably left in the morning if she's gonna have 4 dates. Okay, let's talk about. She was just at home. She tried to like do stuff at home so that she doesn't get too emotional. But it's kind of hard because she's in her emotion. Like she tried to dance, she tried to exercise, and to do everything. It always end up in the sappy phase that put her back in her bedroom. I kind of feel bad for her. Finally, the night they arrived. We talk about the day before, and I think Sonia also have a date with Jiyeon last episode. Maybe it's this episode or maybe it's last episode. She did have a date. No, maybe it's this episode. Oh, let's talk about that. Finally, the night they arrive, and the first person to have a night date is Sangwon. Night date is with Jiwon. Of course, we know that she is happy. Sangwon say that she dressed like an adult. She's wearing black.
오늘 아주
어때?
어른이네요.
어른이에요? 좋아 진짜.
I didn't wear black on purpose, like to emanate or to mimic Jiwon. She wore like a very beautiful, sexy black dress. He gave her like a double look. It's like, oh, you dress like an adult. Of course, she's an adult. What do you want her to dress like? Someone she think about the age reveal. Remember, they haven't talked about the age reveal that much. Sangwon and Moonji have the same age, they're 27, and Jiwon is 36. So there's like a 9-year age gap, I think. Yeah, they haven't talked about the age gap more. Jiwon say that she doesn't really care because she dated somebody for similar age before. It's not that important. Important is that two people have the same feeling and they know where they are going with the relationship. She doesn't really care about the age gap. Someone say that someone just say that, oh, if I think that age was a problem, I wouldn't be on the show. Someone say that when it comes to Philly, she's not sure about someone. So it's difficult to read. It is very difficult to read, like what's going on in his mind.
조금 헷갈렸어.
네?
He's confused. Someone say that he has been disappointed in himself because of the fact that he's been on the side, you know, the thing with Yeun. He wasn't really like interested in Yeun that way, but he was kind of stringing her along instead of just turning her down immediately. Kind of like, why did you go and buy the wasabi? Why did you pick her for a date if you're not interested in her? So you were giving her mixed signals. So even the fact that he's interested in Jiwon is still confused. Is he really interested in me? Because the way she saw someone, I'm telling you, I was just looking at the screen today. I say, there's no guys are like the two people who know themselves very well. Maybe three people who know themselves very well in the show among the guys is Moonji, Yeonju, and Jiyeon. They know what they want and they will focus, even the way they express. But Sangwon and Sangyeon, they are so confusing to me. They keep going back and forth. Like every time I hear them talk, it frustrated me. Like it's so hard to understand those guys. Even Sangwon is with the girl that he's interested in, aka Jiwon. But still, she's confused about his feeling because she doesn't know, is he really like me?
어찌됐든 남녀가 호감이 생기면은 뭔가 눈빛에서도 드러나고 행동에서도 드러나고 난 조금
Don't like me. He told she doesn't know that, but I'm just saying, he told Soyeon that he will go all the way now. Who is he going all the way with? Like, we are confused. He said that he's been disappointed in himself. He said that to Jiwon, I've been disappointed in myself to be so on the side. But now she wants him to be open, like to say, oh, are you interested in me? She's like, I don't even know if you like me. But he's not still on the night date with her. It's not capable to say, oh, I like you, I'm being interested in you, I'm curious about you. Maybe he said that one time in the house, in one on the date. When they went to that Nansan Tower date, I thought, oh, this is going well. This date should be like the next level date. Oh, we like each other. Okay, let's show some skinship. Or I don't know, something more besides the like basic, I like you, I like you. But still, it's like right back to the first date. What's going on with someone? I don't know. Jinwon is saying she needed this date. She even told him, I need to know your feeling to be able to make up her mind. But he still didn't tell her what his feelings are. Moonji and Bonnie, now they finally, he asked where she was. They have some kind of cute conversation here. He know that she's been on the date. She know that he's been on the date. He know that who is interested in her in the house. She know that who is also curious about him in the house. So they have this conversation at the beginning. Moonji asked where she has been. She said that I was on the coffee date And then I came directly here. He said the same thing as her. Yeah, I was also on the coffee date, and then I came here. He asked, "Who were you on the coffee date with?" She said, "With Sanya." He's like, She asked, "Who were you on the coffee date with?" He said, "With Sonia." She's like,
누구랑 얘기했어?
상현님? 누구 만났어?
아직 소연 씨.
그랬을 것 같았어.
so they kind of know each other. You know, the situation is, this show saddened me. This show make me sad. They really, really like each other. If it wasn't for the age gap thing, if the age gap was less, this would be like a sell deal. We don't have any worry. Like, I don't think Moonji really care about Sanyon being interested in Bonnie. I don't think Bonnie cares so much that Sonya is interested in Moonji, because the feeling between those two, Moonji and Bonnie, is way more stronger than the extra cat, than the extra person. That the love triangle is not really a love triangle. So the biggest issue between them is the age gap, and you can even tell the conversation after the age gap got revealed compared to when before the age gap. Before the age gap was just worry. What if I'm way older than him? What if he's way younger? And now after the age gap, just like this person, oh, I'm really be careful. What will people think about us if we continue dating after the show? All those things. They have so many worry about what we think of them. Oh, I don't think anything. I just want love. I just want love. I love you guys. It was a little bit awkward at the beginning, not because of who they'll be on the date with, because it's the final day. And decision day is the next day, I think so. When she said that she's pretty, just like the first day when he met her, he said, "Oh, you're pretty." When she said that apparently tomorrow is the last day. This is where I learned that tomorrow is the last day. They talk about the age gap, how they were anxious about it. Bonnie asked if he doesn't have any worry. Munji said that he's a bit worried. He's more worried about her compared to him. Like, Munji doesn't have a problem dating Bonnie, but he's more like, he wanted like to take the lead. Like, you know, it doesn't matter who take the lead, but he's more worried about her. He's more worried about her feelings and stuff like that. He asked her if she's worried about if she's worried dating him. She said, "Did I look like I'm worried?" They have that kind of situation a little bit. They talk about like the outside view, what would people view of them, and Bonnie talk about the fact that they are being immersed in the feeling during this 1 week dating week. Everything in the house seems like everything in the house seems good. They don't have opinion of people outside. Now they are worried about what people will think when we be outside. She's worried, are we still gonna have those feelings? It's not just about the age gap, because the age gap is huge, but if the feeling like that strong and you want to keep going, now she's worried, oh, we are in this bubble, we are dating, everything is good. When we're gonna be outside, there's gonna be outside expectation. And also our feeling, are they gonna keep going? Are they in those intense feeling, or are they just gonna disappear? So she have that. She says something like that. Munji said that whatever decision she made, he will respect it. This doesn't look good for my favorite couple. I make so many TikTok about them. If you watch my TikTok, go and watch my TikTok. Go and watch and spoil my TikTok at Lily TV. If you want my TikTok, Munji and Bonnie, they always have at least 10K views. Come on, I love them so much. I'll be sad if they don't choose each other at the end. I don't want to know what happened also. I just want them to end up together. I do want them to continue dating. I'm a little bit sad. They're literally the one who carried the show. To tell you the truth, I don't care about any other relationship. I just love Munji and Bonnie. They are the reason why I'm watching this show. The next night there is Yeonju night day. Yeonju, you know, Yeonju has been interested in only one person, is Yekwan. You can see Yeonju smile immediately when he saw Yekwan coming. It has been a long time since they have a date together, because you know there was all those days she didn't choose him to go on the date with. She chose Sanyeon. She won the date with Sanyeon like twice. Yeah. He thought she was gonna choose him, even the last date, and then she noticed that, oh, Sanyeon is not really the one who was sending her message. It was that confusion, and In the last conversation that they talk about relationship long term. Yeonju is the one who wanted like to get married and everything. He want that stable life. He thought that, oh, marriage is like a stable type of life, the emotion is stable. Yeguan is like, I'm happy being single, and if the good person come along, marriage, okay, stuff like that. She doesn't want to pressure herself to be married. I'm like, Yeonju is the guy. Yeguan, he is that guy. Like, when girl enjoy the single life and the hard guy come along, when you be, even though you love your single life, if the high guy come along, won't you give a chance to that high guy? Yeonju seems to be that guy. Remember the last episode, not the last episode, because technically because I'm kind of late posting this video and I'm still behind. By the time I film this, I'm still posting. I'm about to post episode 8. See, like I'm 3 episodes behind when it comes to posting. And the episode that I did before that, episode 7, she didn't eat and stuff. He cooked for her. He taking care of her. And the last, girl, this is the last guy. He will take care of you when you have your busy job and tired. He's a chef. He will cook for you. What are you doing? I understand what he was say, like be single, like be happy and single is better than being married. But what if you're married but you can still be happy with the right person? For him, he like that emotional stability. That's why he says. So pretty much when it comes to the future, Yeonju, he's 29, right? Yeguan is 36. This is 7-year gap. Those are the couple that thought you have the less age gap. 7 years is still not bad. So he want, like, in his future now, he wants something like stability, relationship that lead to marriage. Yeguan, I'm like, I don't know. I know she be choosing Yeonju, but Yeguan give me mixed signal, guys. Sometimes I feel like she's interested in him. All the time, like, is she really that into him? She will choose him, but she will drop him a little bit when there's another person who give her attention. And I don't like that, because he even told her, yeah, you know, I've been interested in you for the very beginning, right? And they have the difference, and they're talking about like, oh, long distance now. They have like a 4-hour long distance. Come on, now you bring the long distance. The point of view about long-term relationship is different. Now there's a long distance. Are you telling me that they are not gonna choose each other? Yeah, I don't know. He like, just like I say Moonji is, he laying everything on the table for her. She's still void to answer. She doesn't answer him directly about what is next. She's like, you will find out my answer tomorrow. I'm like, you're going, my girl, what are you doing?
사실 질문에 대한 뭐 대답은 이제 내일 아마 알 수 있게 되지 않을까.
What are you doing? She's like, I'm not telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm not telling you what I'm gonna decide. You find that tomorrow. I don't want any suspense here. It's not a K-drama. Give me my answer, Haina. They did that in Her Pairing, right? They did that to me. Stop doing that. I just want people who are genuinely like each other and just don't hide the feeling for each other, aka Bonnie and Moonji. I just want to see that smile when I see both of them call me. They can hide the feeling. I love that. That's what I want. Don't stop confusing me, Yeguan. You're giving me mixed signal and I don't like it. You do that to my guy, Hyunjun. Tallest guy. Handsome. Taking care of you, cooking for you, do this for you, always there for you. Not only in this episode, and I found out that he's also like a counselor in the house. Or him and Yeguan, they're like giving advice to other people. I'm like, this guy is perfect. What are you telling me? Okay. The 4th night date, we had Jiyoung. Yeah, Jiyoung didn't choose anyone for his date. Because remember, after the 501 date, he became interested in Soyeon. So he only picked one date. Soyeon is his 9th date. So like I was talking about, Soyeon have 4 dates. She have 2 day date and 2 9 date. We're gonna talk about her second 9 date later. Her 2 day date are Moonji and Sangwa. Her 2 9 date will be Jiyoung and her guy, Sayon. So the girl was busy. So Jiyoung waited for Soyeon and look at that smile. As soon as he saw her, Jesus, he really liked her. But he's also very humble. Jiyoung asked how many days she's been today. She said many. That's true. Dion said ever since the 501 day, he saw how she was able to handle herself among all those guys, even though she'd be like, oh, I don't know what to do. She was able to handle the conversation with all the guys. He's been interested in her ever since that day. Dion also expressed his feeling. Like, he's not the type to hide his feeling. Oh, I fell for you. Remember when Dion like said that she was interested? He said, no, I'll be interested in Sonia. He's very the guy who like, if someone was like that, there wouldn't be all this confusion. All the drama we're about to have in this episode that I'm going to talk later is because of someone. I'm telling you, it's because of the guy who is so on the side that now we have this situation. Seriously. Okay, do you want to say that ever since the 501 day, he fell for her, he's thankful for the way he treated him. She's like, it was kind of a closure conversation, not too confusing. Not like Sion conversation Sion conversation, right? Sion conversation with Bonnie was more like a closing conversation, but I don't understand after why that closing conversation happened. He's saying that he doesn't know what to do. Sion, you're confusing as F, just like someone. So it was like a closing conversation. Jiyeon know that Sonia is not interested in her in that way. They have that beautiful singer Inferno date. He understood that, oh, she doesn't see him that way. She asked, did I do anything that misled you, that I was interested in you that way? He said, no, you haven't done anything like that. That's why I like you even more. That's why I'm interested. I feel bad for Jiyeon. He will get over it. He's the baby of the family. Between him and Sonia, how much the age gap? It's probably like 11 years? Yeah, 11. He's 26, she's 36. He's 26. She's 36. Oh, he's 25. I don't know. It's 10 years. 10 years. Now, I like this conversation. Both were clear. Like, Sonia's like, no, I'm not interested in you that way. Remember when he asked about the tribe? I thought when they got to the house after that day was like, oh, she gave him a missing. Yeah, apparently they had more conversation and she's like, no, I'm not interested in you that way. And he understood. He know that she's not trying to give him mixing. Yeah. Now we have the 9 date. Sanyo, 9 day with Sonia. Sanyo is another confusing guy besides someone. You know that frustrated again. Me and Sanyo has been like, I like you in this episode. Next episode, you confuse me. It has been like that with Sanyo. I'm like, I expected to have like a beautiful day just like that. The amusement park day with Sonia. Stop being confused. You have that closure conversation with Bonnie. Even though at the end again, you was like, oh, my feeling has changed. I don't know what you're talking about. Bonnie was like, no, you're not like, Mundi is not any better. It's just that I'm drawn to Mundi. I'm not drawn to you. And multiple times, Bonnie have shown you that, oh, I'm not interested in you that way. Bonnie have the opportunity. She have the opportunity to take you on the date multiple times. She still choose Mundi over you. Read the room. But still, after he asked Bonnie on that date, after the conversation that I thought was like a wrap up, he still think that the door is open for him. I don't know. When he's with Sonia, they look so good together. They get it together. I just love them together. Yeah, and after he confused me. Okay, let's talk about the day. I think I'm talking way too much. So she finally arrived to her date, the last date, the 4th date. I was like 3 floors now she's with the prince. But is he really the prince? Or is he like a runaway prince? I don't know if Sanyo is the prince or it's another vlog that Sonia gonna date. They always make each other laugh. I love how he's trying. Before she came to the date, I love how he's trying to memorize the name of the food. Like, Sonia is just so damn cute.
카프리제. 알려주려고 음식 이름이나 외우고 있었어.
뭐라고?
카프리제.
카프레제.
He is so damn cute. And I can see why Sonia fall for Sayo. I can see why she's interested in him. I can see like that giggleness, the cuteness. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just this cute puppy guy. I'm so handsome and tall, but I don't know what I'm doing. She loved that about him. Sonia asked which day she has been on. She said that which day was her favorite Ama or the date that they have. Like he was talking about in the house. She said the princess date. She said the 501. He said that his favorite was the amusement park. So far the day has been great. They are just talking. So they are in the little bit La La Land, especially Sonia. She loved being with Sanyo. Sanyo said that it was fun. It was a very fun day. Sanyo said that the amusement park was a place that you go with a special person.
공원은 사실 연인과의 데이트 장소였었어. 좋았지. 그냥 특별한 사람이었지. 그냥 너가 나에게.
The panelists said that they noticed that Sanyo is nervous on this day compared. They always try to compare Sanyo's date with Sonia, him being nervous again. He's like, he's not nervous because it's like, oh, I'm so into her. He's nervous because he's not comfortable. Compared to like the date with Bonnie, that he was like, oh, I like the color of your clothes. Or they noticed that he was less nervous about Bonnie. He was more saying stuff with you know, he was thinking and saying stuff, like not overthinking, like everything was like natural compared to this day that he's confused and he doesn't know what to say and he think about his words very carefully before he said it. I'm like, I don't care what the panelists I say it. I still ship Sonia with Sanyo. I just wish Sanyo, whatever, like I just want him to leave Bonnie and give a chance to Sonia because I really ship them together. And they have so many conversations in the house. Even when he's frustrated, even the fact that Sonia was frustrated, she still gave him a chance. I still ship him with Sonia. I don't know what will happen between them, but I'm still there in this ship. Sonia said that she liked his personality. I told you, she liked his personality. She said that she want to go out with him more. Like she want, after this one-win dating show, she will love to continue dating him. She's curious about his work, so she loves his personality. She want to keep going out with him. And yeah, she's curious about his work. And she will say that in her confession. And he said that he even said something nice here. I'm like, okay, this is sign you're not overthinking. He said, oh, you're such a bubbly person and our personality is different. I'm drawn to people like you. I feel like I want to be, no, he's the one who said he's curious about her world. It's like she's bubbly, she's bright. You want to keep. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Sanyo who said. Sanyo said that he want to keep going out with her. He told Sonia he want to keep going out with her. He's curious about her world. She's such a bubbly person.
너랑 뭔가 더 그냥 놀고 싶었어. 그러니까 난 너의 세계가 궁금해.
Okay, if you want to keep going out with her, just towards her at the end. Stop confusing me. Don't give her Miss Senior. Don't be sour. Sanyo still think in general without mentioning who is talking. After he said that he's curious about, he want to keep going out with her, he like her bubbly personality. And then the sentence that followed, maybe not the sentence already. Don't quote me on this. After what he said next, he talk in general. I'm like, why is he doing that? He talk in general without mentioning who he's drawn to. Like, who is he going to choose, Bonnie or Sonia? He gave her Miss Senior. He said good thing about her. And she think like, okay, I can see us outside of this. And then after, while he's saying that, it's confusing her. Sonia said that she think in her confession, she said she think that he has feeling for her, but she could be wrong. She knows she's getting confused as well. Now we have Moonji and Yeonju are the only guy who were died. Like I said, I was talking about that early. The night date is over. So they have just that beautiful, it wasn't really just like a one-on-one conversation night. They get deep into your feeling. Even though she's very happy about Sanyo, sometimes she feel like he like her, sometimes she's confused. Because what he will say something nice about her, he will say something nice to her, and then he will talk in circle. She'll be confused. Like I said, the guys that know what they want, including Jiyoung. We have Moonji, Yeonju, and Jiyoung. I put Jiyoung into this because he's the youngest, but he really know what he wants. They will talk. They will not talk in circle. They will talk directly. I like that about those guys. Now we are back in the house. All the 9 date and day has ended. Sanwa and Moonji talk about their date in general. Like, you know, when the guy talking, he was talking about the age gap and stuff like that. It's still like a big topic. So just in general. And in the girl group, we have Bonnie express her feeling about the age gap, also the reality outside. Someone and Moonji are very close. We saw them in the last multiple times. Bonnie is worried about the outside, the reality. As soon as they leave, that it's just gonna hit her in the face. And so the age gap, maybe the age gap is too much. Maybe I don't think we can keep dating. Yeguan is back. Yeun shared the home with Yeguan. Jinwan, Soyeon, and Bonnie share the same room. Just say those three girls were talking together. Yeguan is back and she saw Yeun sitting on her bed. Yeun just asked about the day, how it went. Then she asked, how was your day? Yeguan said, yeah, I have a good day. I have a good day. So in general, she was talking like that. And Yeun mentioned, Yeun seemed very close to Yeguan. I feel like they talk a lot. Yeun mentioned, they have a conversation yesterday. She have a conversation with someone the night before, like the date, and she thought like, oh, this will go somewhere, but it end up going a different way. Yeun told Yeguan about the conversation that she had with someone. Had the conversation when Yeguan said something about we might gather again since it's the last day. Yeun said that she doesn't want to go outside. She just want to stay in her home. She said she wish Jiwan doesn't come to her home.
안 왔으면 좋겠어. 나한테. 지원 씨가.
She doesn't really hate Jiwan, but she just hate the situation. I totally understand Jiwan. I totally understand you. I mean, I totally understand Yeguan. I understand her more than I thought we understand her. They are like best friends in the house. Now, the guy that she was interested in is interested in another girl. It's not like, oh, we're going to continue to be best friends when, like, the guy that you are dating is the guy that was interested in her. And I'm just going to pretend because I'm another, I'm fine with that. No. Her feeling are hurt. She doesn't hate Jiwon, but she just doesn't want Jiwon to come and talk about her date in front of her. So she's like, she said in a very sad way, I wish Jiwon doesn't come and find me. It's not that she doesn't like Jiwon. It's just that she's hurt by the situation. So Yeguan and Yeonju talk. Yeguan and Yeonju are like the parents in the house. Besides, like Bonnie Bonnie is also like the older sister. Yeguan and Yeonju have that like advice, like they're older. Not that they're older, but you know they have that advice. They give advice. So Yeguan went to talk to Yeonju because you know Yeonju can talk to someone to solve that misunderstanding. Yeguan turned to Yeonju, she explained the situation.
해결해야 될 문제가 있는데.
알아서 해볼게요. 네, 지금 하고 다 같이 밥이라도 먹는 게 좋을 것 같아서.
Yeun have a conversation with someone about the situation. Someone expressed the fact that he feel like it's easier to talk to Jiwon. After the conversation, it might have been a closure for someone, but it wasn't quite a closure for Yeun. She didn't know that when it comes to date, she will not even be choosing at all. Because like the date is an opportunity to talk more. She didn't know that after the conversation that they have, it's like, shh, it's over. I'm not talking to you anymore. I have nothing else to say with you. I'm choosing. It's not like someone never said I'm choosing Jiwon over you. It's just say I find it easy to talk to Jiwon compared to talk to you. She in her mind when they say dated and 9 date, in her mind was like, okay, maybe he's not gonna pick me for like those emotional 9 date. He's still gonna pick me for a date and we can still get to know each other. That's what's going on in her mind. And the fact that she didn't get chosen by him, even though he was the only guy that she was interested in, and she was stuck in the house the whole day. That's why her emotions are so intense. Like she have high emotions. So you want to talk to someone about that situation. Someone didn't know that Yeun was at home the whole day. In his mind, it's like I'm just gonna pick someone else to talk to during the day. I already talked to Yeun at night. I'm just gonna pick someone, and he have no idea she was at home the whole day by herself when all of them, Sonia have like 4 dates. All of them have like 4 to 2 to 1 date. I don't think anyone got 3 dates. So all of them have multiple dates all day long, and she was at home all by herself. Someone went to see Yeun to explain the situation. He said that they did it. He told Yeun they did it was an opportunity for me to talk to someone. But then now they feel more like they read it for him. So he already told Yeguan yesterday that it's easy for him to talk to G1. So she knew that he was going to pick G1 for the night date. But maybe she thought she still have the opportunity to talk to him during the day. But for him, someone, his brain think too much. It's like, no, the day was an opportunity maybe to talk to someone else, like Sonyeon. So that's why he decided to talk to Sonyeon.
데이트는 그냥 대화해볼 수 있는 기회라고 생각했었어요. 그래서 지금까지 사실 한 번도 제대로 얘기해본 적이 없고 처음에는 좀 궁금했었던.
He explained the situation to Yeun. It's a difficult situation. He felt bad that, but he doesn't know what to do because the date already happened. So I feel bad for both of them. I feel bad for the whole situation. I really feel bad. Someone looked worried after talking to Yeun. Now Yeun came and talked to him, and then the conversation didn't last long. When he explained the situation, she went back to her home because she was trying not to cry in front of him, but you can notice that her voice is breaking. She went back to her home, and now someone looked worried.
나 좀 들어갈게. 미안.
He went back and sit with the other people, but he looked worried. Someone, what's going on? He explained the situation to Jinwan. Jinwan decided to go talk to Yeun. I'm like, Jinwan, you are the last person that Yeun want to see right now. And sorry, because I got confused in the trailer. It's not Yeun closing the door to Jinwan. It's Yeguan. So Yeguan is like, when Jinwan went to talk to Yeun knew that Yeun didn't want to talk to Jiwan right now. It would not make anything better, her talking to Jiwan. So she closed the door. It's a little bit dramatic, but I understand. Now Jiwan feels so bad. Jiwan went to see big sister Bonnie. And she told Bonnie, I wanted to talk to Yeguan, but they closed the door. She doesn't want to see me. Bonnie, the big sister, went to see Yeun. And you know, the big sister always get to get inside. And she's just giving her a hug. It was just a very sad situation. Like, I feel bad for everyone. I really do. I can see Jinwan's opinion. I can see Yeun. I can understand Jinwan. I can understand Yeun. I can't believe I can even understand someone, but he tried this thing out. He tried this thing unnecessary. If you didn't give Yeun the wasabi, if you didn't ask on the date, after you have your first like profile date with G1, and you want to ask, not that he's not allowed to, but he want to ask Yeun to go on a date with. If you didn't keep doing that, if you were not interested in her, if you didn't drag it after having those 2 days, the same day with her, you will still say, oh, I don't know what to do. You drag the situation, and this is why we get on the last day when they're supposed to say goodbye, how much fun they have. Now we have to deal with the drama on the last day. It's you, Sawa. You're responsible for this situation. So I just feel bad for all of them. And Jinwa, she said that, oh, she felt like, I know that Yeun was interested in someone. I just feel bad. Now I feel bad for Jiwan. She said she know that her bestie was interested in someone. And now she felt like she stole her bestie man. But to tell you the truth, your bestie man came and talked to you. She didn't even know someone was interested in her. And she told her that he was curious about her. It's always the guy. It's always the guy who mess up the friendship. I feel bad for all of them. The whole situation is kind of messy. And the funny part is that after Jinwan having her day with Sang-won, he still doesn't know. She still doesn't know directly about his feeling because he's still giving her mixed signals. That's even more confusing. Then they're gonna have some kind of truth or dare game on the last day. After, you know, they gather all in the living room. They still have to gather. It's the last day. Even though she'll been crying all day long, she still put her makeup and still get into the living room and still be part of the activity. You can just lock yourself on the last day like that. So they're gonna have that tour on their date. There was a question that was asked here. I don't know if the person answered the question. So contestant pick a question and then just ask a person. I don't know if the question have like the name of the person written on it, but that's how I feel like someone pick a question addressed to Bonnie.
나와 같은 결의 사람과 나와 반대되는 결의 사람 중 어느 사람에게 끄기 나요?
Someone pick a question addressed to Bonnie. We know who hold that question. Probably Sanyo. Sanyo probably hold that question. He told him that there's nothing wrong with you. I'm just more drawn to Mundi. It's not about like she just like Mundi. Mundi is the person that she likes, so she go toward the person that she likes. I don't know if she answered this question or if she decided to drink.
같은 결. 같은 결이래. 근데 같은 결의 사람이 누군지는 모르잖아.
Next person, Yeguan choose the question addressed to Sonia. She said, what moment did you want to take? Do you have any regret? Sonia is like, no, I like every single moment. I don't regret anything. I don't regret things that happened yet. And then she have a confession. She said, no matter what happened, her choice always been Sanyo. So she fell for Sanyo. It's the one that she won. But she didn't say that in front of them. She was saying her confession. Now we have G1 pick a question addressed to Sanyo. Did you change your mind after today day? This is a question that pissed me off. Because we know what Sonia said in her confession early, like after having all those 4 days, her choice, her number one choice, we know that she was a little bit interested in Mundi at the beginning, but her choice has been Sanyo. Hear what this guy say. So the question said, did you change your mind after today date? He said yes, so proudly.
오늘 데이트로 생각이 바뀌었는지.
네.
어?
네. 바뀌었다.
I'm like, what the F, Sanyo? I don't want to be cursing yet. I'm like, what the F? I told you, Sanyo and Sanwa, those two guys confused me. He said yes so proudly. I'm like, proudly? Doesn't mean like the chapter with Bonnie is closing and you're giving a chance to Sonya? Is it what it means? Or does it mean that you're gonna drop Sonya and keep pursuing like, I don't know, Bonnie who's not even interested in you? Like, I don't know. He said yes so proudly. And Sonya, she was kind of offended by that. It's like, what is he talking about? So yes, so confidently. What do you mean about you changing your mind after today? The partner said, oh, don't panic. He might say that after today he changed. We don't know who he changed his mind toward. It might be toward Sonia or it might be toward Bonnie. I'm like, but I didn't like the way he answered. You should have just think. You should have just think. I can't believe I say that. The partner said, we don't know who he's leaning toward, but I just don't like the way he answered. Sonia, she was like worried. She said that she might hate him humble. She feel like his action toward her is leading. His action might be like showing that he's interested in her. He's leaning toward her. He like her, but the way his answer here, I don't know what's going on.
정말 마음이 변한 건가? 신경의 변화가 생겼나? 다른 누군가와 데이트를 하고.
Now they're just talking in general. They ask, do you have any regret? Jiyeon say he doesn't have any regret. Yeon just say he doesn't have any regret. Yeguan says she's happy about it. So it's just like a conclusion. Oh, I have a great time. I thought Sanyeon was going to say have a lot of regret. His question, instead of saying he doesn't have any regret, he talked in second after he said he doesn't have any regret. I'm like, I don't like that. Sonia is confused after someone answered to that question during the tour there. Episode 12 on the trailer. No, on the trailer. Sonia, like after all of them say that they have a great time, it was a good opportunity to come here, get to know each other. They show the trailer. Sonia say she's talking to the girl in the room. She says she's confused about Sanyo answer to the question after during the tour there. She's just talking to the girl. I hate the fact that they always show Bonnie like she was frustrated. What are you? There's no love triangle here. I know you're trying to create something for reality TV and Papa show me something. Bonnie is not the problem. There's no love triangle. The problem is Sanyo. So stop showing Bonnie be surprised. She's not interested in Sanyo. She's not. So episode 12 will be the last episode, and they just show a bunch of people scanning the QR code. They show Bonnie reaction. I'm like, don't you dare. You will be fooling me in the trailer multiple times, showing that Bonnie and Moonji relationship not going the way they're going. I think you just try to make me watch the show, and you don't even need to, because I'm gonna watch it anyway. Stop trying to shock me, showing Bonnie's surprise face. Maybe she was surprised about something else, not. Oh, what if? Oh no, that didn't make me think. What if the surprise is see that Sanyo also pick her at the end? I don't like that. I'll just it for Sonya. Sanyo, you better choose Sonya at the end, otherwise, I don't know. Oh, stop showing me that. And they also show somebody else surprise face. I don't know if it was G1's surprise face. The final episode was a little bit confused because they showed the trailer they will return to the job. After the scan, they think they are not going to meet each other directly. They will return to the job after 7 days, and then they're going to have those final date or who choose who. We're going to see. How many couples do you think would be on this show at the end? Do you think it'll be... How many couples? Right now, it leading to what to be like 4 couples? Was it 4 or 3 couples? Bonnie Mundi, Sonya, Sanyo, Sanwan, Ji1, and Yegwan, and Yeonjun. The way we show it's like it leading to be like 4 couples, but who knows who's gonna choose who at the end? Because I feel like the final couple will determine, oh, do I still want to date this person after the show? Like, it seems like it's gonna be 4 couples, but it might end up being only 2. You never know with those dating shows. How people change their mind the last minute. AKA Sanyon, don't disappoint me. Someone. I don't even know what to say about you. You're confusing as F. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Mind and Noona. I'm so sad that the show is almost over, but I'm so happy because by the time I post this, you also watch a single fan. No, we are not going to have that time, that between time. And what should I do? What should I cover? I'm going to work extra hard. Every single day I'll be editing video. Every single day I'll be posting video. Get ready to be consumed by all. I don't know. You better make time for this, because you're gonna have so much video to watch. Instead of thanking me, you're gonna be mad at me. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Like my hair, my new hair. I wanted something different. I've been wearing blonde for so long, for 6 months. I'm back to be black again.
그날의 너가 정말 아름다워.